powerful leaders, the leaders who are the best leaders throughout our history, are people who run clearly because they have a heart for public service. The reason this man is now standing and doing a very difficult thing, crisscrossing the state, working so hard to be senator, is because it is the next step in a lifelong series of steps of serving his country.
Is there someone that I can see who was in the Senate that I would identify with, and it's Daniel Patrick Moynihan, who was a senator from New York for a long period of time, who combined government service with an academic career. The last book that I wrote was a nonfiction book about the Scotch-Irish migration and the impact on this country of Jacksonian democracy. What the Democratic Party has always believed, what Jacksonian Democrats believe, and that is that you measure the health of your society not at the apex, but at the base. You don't measure the health of your society necessarily by where the stock market is. You measure the health of your society by what a wage earner is getting and what the average family has to go through. Corporate profits as a percentage of our national wealth are at an all-time high, and yet wages and salaries in this country are an all-time low as a percentage of our national wealth. We're seeing this country break into pieces. We need to have this administration, or our United States government, say clearly that we have no desire for permanent bases in Iraq. And they're not saying it. They're actually, if you follow the appropriations, they're building these 4 big bases in Iraq. We're not having a national discussion about it. And then secondly, that we need to take the leadership in forcing or bringing to the table an overt diplomatic solution. Countries that have historical and cultural ties to Iraq and to the different ethnic groups in Iraq need to step up. Sooner or later, we're going to leave, and when we leave, these other countries are going to be involved. They have very high stakes in stability in the region. So we need to overtly push that process forward. Our foreign policy is in a complete state of disarray right now, and the linchpin of that is the invasion of and occupation of Iraq, but the issues are broader than simply the invasion and occupation of Iraq. They go back to whether or not we've got the right kind of creative leadership to solve our problems. This race is in many ways a referendum on the Bush administration. George Allen has voted with the president 97% of the time. On the major issues, George Allen and I are in such opposition that we're really voting to see where the future of the country needs to be.